Gotcha, Henry.
Yep. Should be on now.
You're coming in.
Yep, there we are.
They were looking for volunteers to connect with someone who's socially isolated through the phone. And it just so happened that the guy I got assigned by the agency ended up being Hank. Now, here's a man who has a wealth of experience, obviously been retired now and has been a widower for 25 years, and still really interested in making life meaningful and valuable to someone.
I have 9 grandchildren, and everybody's busy, and it's normal. So it's nice to be able to sit and talk. They always ask me, are you going to be on with Jim this week? I said, yep. We keep it going, and I love it.
It's my understanding that social isolation is probably the biggest contributor to one's well-being as one ages. So it's essentially, can you connect in a meaningful way that really provides a benefit to both parties? And that's what I think, the agency is trying to model hundreds of times over for other individuals in the state of Maine.
Have a good one.
All right, my friend.
Yes,
Take care
sir.
of yourself.
People often ask me, what do the AAAs do? And my response is, what do the AAAs not do? There are 5 agencies on aging here in Maine. The agencies on aging work with older adults, individuals with disabilities, and caregivers to help provide access, information, resources, benefits, and services across the state.
I think most people, if you ask them about what an agency on aging does, they'll talk about Meals on Wheels, which is huge. But the organization, because of the need, has also gotten programs like the Phone Pal program and a Money Minders program, and now focusing on older Mainers suffering from early stages of dementia, an adult day program, and caregiver support. So there's a very important overall mission for a state that's the oldest in the country to address varied needs.
My dad passed away August 2nd of this year, and up until then, I've never been part of the budget. And I was so lost that I barely even knew how to write a check out. So I reached out to the Aroostook Area Agency on Aging, and they told me that they had a program called Money Minders. Betty Reinhardt, she's been helping me ever since, and she's been a godsend.
It's been wonderful for the people to know that there's somebody else there to back them up and say, okay, this is what we need to do and how we need to do it. Right.
She has not only become my budgeteer, but she has become a very good friend to Mom and me. We sometimes get lonely with Dad's passing, so she helps fulfill that void, and it's just comforting.
Most people in America and in Maine and in Aroostook County, when you ask them, they say they want to stay living in their current community. And I think that's really what we do at Agencies on Aging. We help people stay living in their home communities as they age. And there's so many benefits to that for them. They make our communities stronger.
We know that the more we get people services in-home, the more likely we are to prevent the need for healthcare services along the way, or nursing home or institutional care. And to stay in your local community, you'll need more resources and programs. The agencies on aging are the first place to start to know what's available, whether it's state benefits, federal benefits, or local resources within their own communities.
Good morning. How you doing? Something extra this week.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. He can tell you, I could go on talking for hours. I think it's my own personal therapy at the expense of everybody.
That's okay.
Just drop it right in there.
Okay.
It means survival. Meals on Wheels is survival. And I'm grateful and I'm pleased that there's an agency that cares. If it wouldn't be for that, I don't know what would happen to me. Thank you.
People really struggle to just understanding how to navigate through the world of aging. I'm in my late 50s, and all of a sudden now you're responsible for somebody else, and I don't have all the answers. So knowing that there is an organization that can provide you with some of those answers, or at least point you in the right direction, is just fantastic. I've come a long way from where I was 4 years ago not really understanding how to help my father, to hopefully successfully raising my parents, which is what I like to say.
We are all aging, and I often remind folks that calling an area agency on aging is a really good thing to do, and it's good to do early on.
We tell people, call us. Even if you don't know a question, just say, I have this challenge. Just call us and start the conversation.
I think there's a misconception out there that I don't need those services yet, or somebody else needs those services more. And the truth is, we all really rely on the services, programs, and initiatives of agencies on aging and our local partners.
At some point in our life, we'll all need some level of support as we age. And sometimes it's really intense support, and sometimes it's just a little help. And either way is fine, and we can get you started with that.